Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and welcome back to the third bonus episode of Let's Play Metro Last Light. We're continuing on with the Faction Pack DLC, with the Kshatriya chapter, which is, I sort of saved this one for last, because it's the longest of the three, and also it's very different from a lot of the other gameplay in this, including the DLCs. It's a lot more open than the sort of get from point A to point B objectives of the main game in a lot of these other DLCs. You can see we're actually playing as a member of Polis, specifically the Polis caste Kshatriya, based on the Hindu caste system that they sort of use, and the Kshatriya are sort of the soldiers and stalkers of Polis Station.
So, this is it. I have finally proven that I am worthy of becoming one of Polis Kshatriya. I am worthy of carrying out the mission of retrieving the artifacts, which are essential for our efforts directed at preserving the knowledge and culture of the old world. I have been assigned to the team handling the search effort in the vicinity of the Great Library. This is one of the most dangerous and simultaneously one of the most promising sectors of dead Moscow.
So of course this is the same Great Library of Moscow that we went to in the first game. Though this is quite a bit later, as we'll see the surface is, you know, the sort of typical Last Light nuclear spring. And it was very snowy when we went there last, so it's a bit different. We are a freshly recruited stalker on his first day on the job. And this is our little stalker base.
Hello, Stalker. We'll be working together from now on. Well, it goes like this. We're running a small operation here, just a team of 5, including you and me. My name is Kuznich. I'm in charge of hardware here. The guns, the gear. I'll be providing you with all the toys. Shaman, see that suited up guy? Well, he's our expert. He's gonna check out the stuff you bring from up there and cough up the ammo. Then, there also are the twins, but you'll meet them in due course. Well, let's move to the good stuff. You can buy all the weapons, gear, and filters you need from me. What? You expected me to run a charity here? Tough luck, partner. So, come on, grab your gear. The filters, the mask, the medkit, and the guns. Oh, by the way, when you take a beast down, try looking inside. You know how many guys they eat whole with all their stuff? The bastards. Well, with it, or on it, Stalker. Good luck.
So as I mentioned, this is quite a bit more open than the traditional Metro levels. This is sort of our hub base. We'll be coming back here multiple times from the surface to re-gear up and deliver our treasures we found. Okay, our gas mask is in perfect condition. Now we could buy some medkits, but I find you don't really need a lot of them this level. You could buy ammo, but we start with a decent amount. We're going to want to buy filters, though. Filters get more expensive the more you buy back-to-back, but if you let a little bit of time pass, the price goes back down to the default of 20 for 5 minutes. So you can see we have 10 minutes of surface time, plus the initial 5 we'll have in our filter. We can buy more guns. We start with a Bastard and an Ashot. Interestingly, all of the shotguns and revolvers in this DLC have incendiary ammo instead of the regular. So even our little Ashot here will blast things pretty well. It's a fairly small little base. It's obviously not all of their stalkers, just the stalkers assigned to this particular area of the surface. Alright, let's go talk to Shaman.
Hello, hello, and hello again. I'm Shaman. I'll be evaluating whatever you bring from the surface and providing you with adequate compensation. You might still harbor dreams of looking for some legendary artifacts, like the proverbial map of Secret Metro, but I think I'll have to disappoint you. Here's the list of things you're supposed to keep an eye out for. Fuel, works of art, useful miscellanea like toys, computer components, and etc., etc. Nothing exotic or even exciting, you see. You know what you're expected to look for. Safe trip and a quick return to you. Oh, and don't forget the light bulbs.
So here's our actual objective. We need to collect all these various artifacts from the surface. You might notice that he said, oh, you know, sort of crush your dreams of finding something special like the map of Metro, but then if you look here at the very bottom, it is the last thing. And actually collecting that will end the level. So you can finish it just by finding that without picking up anything, though that'll be pretty difficult. But yeah, so once we pick that up and bring it back, it'll end the level. We also have the option to buy these two suits, similar to the first game, where you get the option to buy a stealth suit or an armor suit. Armor obviously just keeps us alive. Radiation suit, or the hazard suit, we actually need this to progress through certain irradiated areas, because they will kill you too quickly to get through otherwise. And we also have the option to leave at any time, well, not yet, until we've actually gone out once, but after that we can leave through here, and it will essentially create a checkpoint. If you don't do this, there is no checkpoints, and if you die, you'll have to start over from the beginning. So we can come back here and basically manually save. Alright, let's head out.
Wow, a new face. Hi, I'm Bar.
Hi-oh! I'm Sue. So, you're the one they sent to join the second shift with us?
Looks damn like that. Grisha got eaten, so there's nobody but this guy left.
In that case, we've got a couple of pieces of advice for you.
3 pieces. 3 rules of survival.
True. The first rule.
Doubles as the most important one. You can't count on finding filters on the surface.
So, whatever you take equals to how long you've left to live. Always take enough for the way there and back, with some to spare.
Second, the airlock opens into the sewers. You can follow it to the exits, which open up on the surface in different parts of the library.
In fact, it's only one part right now, but finding the other exits will be part of your job.
True. So where was I? Oh, okay, look. We don't really know much about the tunnels yet, so you've got to always be on the lookout for more sewer entry points.
Now, the third one. See the box with those light bulbs there on the table? You're going to take it with you.
'Cause you see, we got the juice into the grid up there, but didn't get to replacing the bulbs yet.
So, another part of your job will be putting these into the sockets wherever you go up there. That's gonna make it easier to find your way, too. And make the place a bit more homey.
And don't you forget to refill on those bulbs when you get back.
Well, good luck!
Good.
So those brothers, we'll be seeing them now and again on the surface, since they're also stalkers looking for stuff. But they're heading back for now. So as they mentioned, take these light bulbs. You actually don't get very many of these. You'll have to come back a few times to actually fill out all the sockets. And also, as they mentioned, one of the interesting parts of this is, the level starts out very small, and a big part of it is unlocking new areas and then opening up shortcuts to get back here faster. So that eventually you'll have a whole network of tunnels that lead you to different parts of the map. Alright, it's enough talk. Let's actually get out there. Get out there and kill something. Another thing we need to watch out for is there are a lot of randomly spawning Nasalis that will attack you in these sewer tunnels, including sometimes hordes of them. So you don't want to stick around here too long if you have the choice. I was gonna say, why am I using that? I have a flashlight. Also, we can only carry 5 objects at a time, no matter what they are. So we'll have to come back quite a few times. At least 6. But yeah, it isn't mandatory to put these light bulbs in, it's just, as they say, it makes it easier to see. So you'll see a bunch of areas like this that are locked. We'll be able to open those from the other side once we make our way around from the surface. But let's go up to our first exit point, which leads to a small building. Alright, have our mask on. Yeah, so we've got 10 minutes before we have to go back. Also, you can search all these various cabinets and filing cabinets and stuff to find ammo. I don't believe you find filters anywhere on the surface, though. You always have to come back for more.
1240, May 14th, 2034. Lenin Library, the inner courtyard. The old power grid is busted, so we hold a generator here, and the damn lightning breaker is still in the building where it used to be. No sense messing with it. We also stuck some torches in the sewers. No other way to have some light there. The sewer entrance is right around the corner of this very building.
We'll also find those little exploratory notes scattered around from the other stalkers. Oh, we're doing pretty good already. We got 4 things. Gotta watch out for these traps. So, an interesting thing too about this level is that these various items you need to collect are not in the same place every time. They're somewhat randomized, though it seems like different parts of the map are tied to specific objects, so they'll spawn somewhere around there. I've actually had a lot of trouble getting every object in this. It seems like every time I play this, I get all except one, which no matter where I look, I cannot find. It'll always be like the gas can or, you know, weapon parts or something little like that that doesn't seem to be anywhere where it should be. But again, you don't actually need to collect everything to finish it. Snuck right up on me without noticing him. And as you mentioned, we can cut things open. Usually find money or bullets in them. And here's our first shortcut open up. Oh, we're out of light bulbs. Those howlers usually won't come in the building, but they will if you're too close to the doors. Oh, is that a claymore? I don't think I found a claymore last time I played this. Alright, so we got a gas can here. And as you can see, our backpack is full, so we'll need to come back to get this painting. So, let's head back down through our newly opened path. Here's some s.t.a.l.k.e.r stumping around over there. As they mentioned, there are also torches in some of the sewer areas. So you can light these as you go to brighten it up a bit.
They're coming in on both sides.
Sounds like those two are having some trouble down here. The s.t.a.l.k.e.r are just as vicious here as they are in the main game. They will mess you up very quickly.
Thanks for helping us out. We owe you one. There's a big one at that. Well, let's go.
The screen gets pretty dirty throughout this DLC.
Brother, come on. Move your ass.
So that actually always happens the first time you come back. Or the first time you come back through that specific shortcut. I think we had a pretty good first run. Only took us a couple minutes to grab 5 objects.
Hello, hello, and hello yet again. I'd love to see the results of your expedition.
I like the little detail that your Geiger counter ticks over here because he keeps all the various objects that we find over here.
Ah, I see.
Presumably why he's wearing a radiation suit.
It is acceptable indeed. Oh, this is on propeller shaft design. Well, this could come in handy. Well. Nothing of value. You did exceptionally great today. And here is your remuneration. Speaking of expeditions, you could take a rest between such endeavors. That is certain to improve your chances of prolonged survival.
So, we're already making good progress. just looking how long we want to run this for. I think we'll do
Well,
one more trip
Not
and
a bad
then
hole for a rookie.
call it. I'm going to probably
Get
split
rid
this
of
up
this
into
stuff
2 or
and
3
you're
episodes
back
for
on
this
the
DLC,
They'll sell you some filters and ammo.
which is kind of why I wanted to save it for...
You can't take a
after
librarian
the other
head-on
two.
without this one and live to tell the tale, son. The
Alright.
filters cost a lot, but it's a tough life, son. You can't go outside without these. Great.
Grab some filters. That puts us up to 15 minutes. We'll replace our mask. You can do that for free. Every time your mask gets damaged, you can just grab another one.
Good thing to have this one.
I don't think we need med kits. What about our weapon situation? One of the first things I want to do is I want to trade out our ash shot for a duplet, just for the extra shot. I have a bad habit of missing s.t.a.l.k.e.r when they're attacking because they seem to wiggle all over the place. So I like to have the extra shot. We could also just straight up buy a shambler, so we can't afford it yet. Alright, let's head back out. It might be a bad idea not to save, because if I die here, we'll have to start over. But I'm hoping I won't. Such is life in the metro. Alright, I'm gonna sprint. Ah, shit. You don't actually need your gas mask when you're underground, it's only when you're up on the surface. Now the level is called the Great Library, or at least we're in the Great Library area, but we're still gonna have to actually find a way into the library. We're still kind of outside it. Another locked area there, but if we head back here... Oh, shit. We can actually find this teddy bear, which I believe is always in the same spot. Sounds like there are some s.t.a.l.k.e.r waiting for us up ahead. Probably right around this corner. Nope, behind us. We don't have a whole lot of ammo. I probably should have bought a bit more. Come on. But yeah, the longer we stay down here, the more of these guys we have to potentially deal with. They'll just keep coming at you. Let's grab anything we can. Alright. I think that's everything down here. Grab the teddy bear. Let's go up and grab that painting. Also, they don't usually follow you from the basement. Alright. That's about all we can do in this building right now. Which means we have to head out into the storm. Obviously, when you're out here, the radiation will kill your filter a lot faster. Luckily, we don't have to go very far. This one's boarded up, we'll never actually come through there. And the point of coming down here was to open yet another shortcut. Oh, we're gonna get smacked as soon as we open this. You can see there's a whole bunch of little shortcuts like this. However, the actual reason we open this up is because there's another door on the other side. And by door, I mean ladder. And just like that, we were in the Great Library. It's the same entrance hall, I believe, that RTM came through. Unfortunately, this part of the library is infested with lurkers. And they will constantly jump on you. They're actually kind of a huge pain just because they're kind of infinite. Another claymore, wow. Not really sure why the library's shelves are full of bullets and explosives. Get out of here. I also have to watch out for lianas, the hanging vines, which were here in the first game as well. I mean, the good thing is these guys essentially give you more bullets back than the cost of the shotgun shells you buy to replace the ones you use. But since I don't have a lot right now, I can also hear the lianas attacking something, even though I'm not up there, so I don't know what they're swinging at. I do know that if you go up the stairs, the lurkers won't follow you. They seem to stay away from those things, too. I can try to miss anything lying around. Obviously, with the limited filter time, you don't want to be hanging around too long. You also don't want to rush and miss something and have to come back later. It seems like there's nothing at all on this ground floor. Can't really destroy them, but if you shoot them, they curl up for a while, letting you just kind of walk past freely. Don't really have a lot of ammo for this thing. Alright, we should be able to carry one more thing. Which, we're actually making good time. I'm not running super low on filter time. Those things hit pretty hard. There are also some scripted events like that that will happen when you pick up certain items. Those howlers are actually pretty ballsy to come in here because there are a lot of things worse than them in here, including a certain mutant that was absent from Last Light, but one of the more dangerous ones from the first game. I'm sure you can guess who they are if you're familiar, since they only inhabit this particular area of Moscow. In fact, this particular building. You can also usually just run past them, but since I'm kind of trying to look at the ground, make sure there's no objects lying around. Wonder if I can... Nope, nope, that's a bad idea. Didn't really want to waste a shotgun shell on him. Okay, there's another thing we need. Our backpack is full. Wait, that's another one, but all we want to do is remove these, so we can just go through the door, and we're actually going to head back down. Gotta switch out our gas mask, too. Oh, I didn't even notice that there's a helpful tip thing here.
Damn, I'm so in love with this base.
Yeah, the old one sucked. Remember the cold?
Yeah, and those folding chairs? Cute. Damn right. And the power going off all the time?
Sure! Do you remember how Kuzmich had to bring a generator over from home? I thought he'd never make it.
Yeah, this place is so different. And all for the better.
Absolutely. It's like heaven.
All right.
I don't know if you saw it there for a second, but our reticle actually turned red on his little s.t.a.l.k.e.r buddy.
Glad to see you again. The children will love it. Mwah, exquisite. A truly great prize, I must say. Oh, a bicycle. This is a great find. Simply great. A really good job, I must say. Here you are.
So we got a pretty good payout for that stuff. You can see there's the clock I missed, so we've cleared one row almost. Looks like we're doing pretty good. Got everything from the first building that I missed last time I played this.
Good luck, stalker.
What do we want to actually buy? I guess we'll get the radiation suit.
There's hot spots on the surface where this suit is a goddamn must. You'd need a ton of filters without it. Deal. Good day, rookie.
That'll help us out in some of the areas we're coming up on. How much money do I have left? 32. That's enough to buy one more filter thing. It gives us 14 minutes. And I think we'll call it for the first part of Kshatriya. So I think you get a pretty good idea that this is a slower, more open, less kind of railroaded thing. I mean, we still have an ultimate goal and a, path to go through. It's just less obvious.
Get back in one piece.
But I will see you all again with more of this. Probably take, I'd say, about 3 episodes at this rate. Until then, I've been s.t.a.l.k.e.r, and this is Let's Play Metro Last Light bonus DLC. Y'all take care.